From serious creative differences behind the scenes to recasting a major role with an actor who just doesn't fit. This is why Netflix's The Witcher is doomed without Henry Cavill. Do you ever wonder while you're watching a show and a character you love is suddenly played by a different actor when a new season starts? We can all agree, it's a bit weird. These days, major recastings aren't all that common, but they do still happen. And the Netflix series The Witcher has become a victim of the actor swap. When the series premiered in 2019, the adaptation of the 2007 book series was a slam dunk. It became the flagship fantasy series on Netflix, and with a big Hollywood actor like Superman himself, Henry Cavill, as the main character, it wasn't hard to build a fan base. Season 1 of The Witcher was a huge hit with audiences and critics, but following a second season that performed poorly, Season 3 was more anticipated than ever. So it was a huge shock for fans when it was announced that Henry Cavill would not return for Season 4. His exit was controversial, surprising not only fans but fellow castmates. What was even more controversial was actor Liam Hemsworth would be stepping in to take Cavill's place. The unexpected announcement had some folks thinking they might give up on the show. Because without Cavill, why even watch? A big reason why the actor was such a huge hit with fans is because physically, he fits the character perfectly, filling out the costume the way fans always envisioned. Not only did he look like the main character, Cavill also loves the source material. He is also a big fan of books and is super passionate about video games, admitting to playing them all on the hardest level, so he could truly master them. The lore and the vivid world Subkowski crafted is something Cavill genuinely enjoyed. He connected with his character, Geralt of Rivia, on a deep level, and that connection added something special to the series. It's also said that to remain more faithful to the Witcher novels, Henry Cavill even pushed the writing staff to include more dialogue. And the showrunner of the series, Lauren Schmidt-Hissrich, told The Hollywood Reporter that Cavill would come to her with notes like, "When you read the books, you spend a lot of time in Geralt's head. So how can we put that on the page?" Fans quickly developed a strong connection with Cavill because of his dedication to Geralt and the stories being told, and his passion for the show and the character he played made The Witcher all the more successful. Given Cavill's affinity for the work he was doing, it meant that the excitement surrounding the third season, after a long break following Season 2, was at an all-time high. So when the news broke that Liam Hemsworth would be stepping into the series following the exit of its leading man, fans were a little upset, leaving many at a pretty big crossroads. While they enjoy the series and the novels it's based on, would it really be worth their time anymore without the beloved actor that helped make it so good? The official reason for Cavill's publicized exit isn't confirmed, but one of the biggest rumors suggests that creative differences with producers behind the scenes is most likely to blame. According to IGN, Beau DeMayo, a former writer for The Witcher, even hinted at the fact that the writing team was not a fan of the books or the video games. And because of that, they used their creative position to poke fun at the source material. That information has never been officially confirmed, but fans aren't all that surprised by the shocking information, and a lot of people find some truth in the statement given what played out in the second season. The plot in Season 2 of The Witcher seems to confirm the claim of the writers disliking and disregarding the books, because plenty of plot points stray from Subkowski's original story, like Yennefer and the way she's left in a very tough spot when the third season picks up. This major departure from the original storyline in the novels didn't sit right with viewers or Henry Cavill, it seems. As for Liam Hemsworth, his casting took many viewers by surprise, as his age and physicality just don't fit the character of Geralt, the same way Cavill's did. With his esteemed resume, Henry Cavill had the acting experience to take on such a fan favorite and layered character. And Hemsworth might be loved for his role in the Hunger Games franchise, but that doesn't mean the 33-year-old Aussie with a much lighter resume can slot into a very different fantasy series without a few bumps along the way. Following the news of Cavill's replacement, fans took to social media to share their thoughts, and many of them feel like The Witcher, without the actor who helped make it successful, would be way too different. One Twitter user said how they moved from Henry Cavill to Liam Hemsworth is still a mystery, and another said Cavill wanted to make the show better and stick to the books. He quit because Netflix wants to twist Gerald's story. The consensus is clear that a leading man swap wouldn't do the series any good, and dedicated viewers are adamant that losing Cavill also means losing a lot of their interest. Fans of the series aren't the only people upset about the loss of the original Geralt. In fact, Yennefer actress Anya Chalotra told Entertainment Weekly that the news of Cavill's departure was a hard pill to swallow. The show had already wrapped production on Season 3 when cast and crew got word of the casting change, and Anya said that on the final day of filming the third season, they felt nothing but pride and love for getting to tell the Witcher story for another season. Luckily, that moment wasn't tainted by loss. But when the British actress did learn the upsetting news, she was heartbroken. "It's hard to take because he's a crucial part of the show and we all adore him," the actress said. As Yennefer and Geralt have an important relationship in the show, needing an actor to develop a strong relationship with a brand new star, after 3 years of that relationship existing with someone else, definitely isn't easy. The chemistry between Henry Cavill and Anya Chalotra is palpable, and audiences came to love the rapport the pair had with one another, not only on screen but off-screen as well. But the Yennefer actress wasn't the only cast member to express their disappointment at Cavill's exit. Joey Beatty, who plays Jaskier, someone who accompanies Geralt on his path after the two befriend one another, said that he'll miss Cavill's presence on set because the actors became close friends during their years spent working together. Beatty also said, "Henry has been the stalwart of the show, the gravity of the show, and the driving force of the show for 4 years now. So I'm going to, on a personal level, miss him." With 2 of the series' leading actors expressing their disappointment regarding the major recasting, and the emphasis on the fact that Henry Cavill has led the series both in front of the camera as The Witcher's talented star and behind the scenes as a very close friend for 4 years, it's no surprise that following the 3rd season, things are likely to get a little rocky. Ahead of The Witcher Season 3, Henry Cavill once said that he was committed to showrunner Hissrich's plan of the show going for 7 seasons. But it's clear that something changed. And while the show might have a long run, the Superman actor won't be there to see it end. In a post on his Instagram account, Cavill shared the news of his exit by handing the Geralt reins to Liam Hemsworth. But his followers replied in droves, saying the show will be very hard to watch without him. The series creator was vocal about the loss of her leading man, reacting to the intense backlash by urging fans to continue watching. But for some viewers, no amount of convincing will get them to give Hemsworth's Geralt a try, and that could mean Henry Cavill's exit might just be the downfall of the series. So there you have it, Witcher fans. From serious creative differences behind the scenes to recasting a major role with an actor who just doesn't fit. That's why Netflix's The Witcher is doomed without Henry Cavill.